Terrifier 3 tops box office with $18 million debut. Joker Folly of Deuce collapses with brutal 81% drop. Guys, it's time to talk about the box office. We gotta talk about the money. We gotta talk about the money. What were the new releases that hit theaters this weekend? First, we have Terrifier 3. I'm not really big into horror movies, and I really wasn't into this one, but it opened up to number 1. Second place, or opening this weekend as well, not second place, is Piece by Piece. Didn't see this film. Reminds me of the Lego movie. If you've seen it, let me know in the comment section. Third new release this week is My Hero Academia, You're Next. I used to watch the animated show or the animation. It was really good, but I fell off. I need to come back. It's the third opening film this week. Number 4 is an anniversary, The Nightmare Before Christmas, Tim Burton. They re-released that back in theaters. That's the 4th new release. And number 5 for the new release is The Apprentice, starring Sebastian Stan as Donald Trump. Have any of you guys seen the new releases hitting theaters this week? Let me know down in that comment section below. But before we move to the top 5, the top 10, or whatever, guys, we got to talk about the Joker. Joker 2, Joker Folly of Deuce. We're going to get to Terrifier 3 and all that, but we got to get to the Joker first, man, because this is crazy, crazy, crazy. It did not do well last weekend. It had a horrible, horrible opening. It's flopping at the box office. And so how bad is it doing now? Well, let's see. This is coming from Variety for topic number 1. Terrifier 3 tops box office with $18 million debut. Joker Folly of Deuce collapses with brutal 81% drop. God damn, are you serious? Are you 81% drop? This is crazy. I could not wait to express myself with how abysmal this film is doing at the box office. This is crazy. I mean, there's only a few cases, a few scenarios where an 81% drop is okay. That would be like openings of like Avengers Endgame when it was $357 million opening weekend. If that has an 81% drop, then hey, that's okay because it made so much the first weekend. Or if the movie is a $200 million opening or 150, even if it's 150, 81% drop is quite tragic. But Joker, y'all, Joker Folly of Deuce didn't even do that. The opening weekend was a lousy $37 million. That's what it was. An 81% drop. Do you see this? This is unheard of. I honestly can't remember a box office performance worse than this. I mean, this may go down in history as one of the biggest flops of all time. I'm confident in saying top 5 right now, but geez Louise, this is ridiculous right here. 37, I mean, and guys, and remember, the budget was $200 million. But let's go up to Variety and see what they're saying right now. There's only room for one killer clown at the top of the box office charts. There's Terrifier 3, and we're going to come back to that. Slash his way to number 1. Meanwhile, Joker Folly of Deuce, which topped the box office last week, collapsed in 3rd place with $7.055 million from 4,100 theaters. It could end up in 4th place behind Beetlejuice once the final numbers are tallied Monday. The offbeat comic book musical, starring Joaquin Phoenix as a reclusive stand-up comedian and part-time clown, suffered a tragic 82% decline in ticket sales from its already disastrous $37.6 million debut. It ranks as one of the biggest second weekend drops for the superhero genre. Probably not only that, but of all time, plunging more severely than last year's misfires The Marvel 78, Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania 69.9, The Flash and Shazam Fury of the Gods. Guys, this is trash. So far, Joker 2 has generated $51.6 million domestically and $165.3 million globally. The Warner Brothers film carries a $200 million price tag and at this rate will struggle to get anywhere near the 400 million to break even. That's what sources say that are familiar with the financials. Guys, this is a mother effing disaster. My goodness gracious. This is awful. The first film, I think, was less than $80 million for the budget. No. It was $65 million budget. It was a $65 million budget because I remember reporting on it last week, and they went over 3 times the budget. And so that's just tragic right there. But looking at it again right now, Joker 2 Folie à Deux, $51 million domestic, $165 million worldwide, and it had a $200 million budget. So 200 times 3 is 600. We do the rule of 3 over here when it comes to the box office results. Some people say 2.5. I like to say 3 times just to be on the safe side. And a film needs to make 3 times the production budget for not only the studios to make a profit, but actually feel like it was worth their while. And they're not going to do that. As the report said, they're struggling to get to 450. And that's just to break even. And they're not going to do that with 81% drops in this right here. This is trash. This is trash. Let me see. So the film, let's bring out the calculator real quick. So let's just pretend that the film, we're going to say 185. $185 million. And we're going to say that's the end of the theatrical run. So if I multiply this by 33%, at least 61 million of that is going to the theaters/theater owners. So 185 times 0.66. Okay, so we have $122 million left over. Okay, I'm assuming that this movie was $100 million to market. So subtract $100 million. You have $22 million left, and then subtract the budget, which was $200 million. To my estimates, if Joker Folie à Deux maxes out at a worldwide box office at $185 million, and right now it's at 165, they're going to lose at least this amount of money, if not more. That's only if the marketing budget was $100 million. It could be only $50 million. Okay. We add $50 million to this. Okay, plus 50. They still lost $127 million. Okay, we know they didn't market it for free. At minimum, that's how much they're losing. At minimum, I feel confident in saying that. This is awful. This is freaking awful. And guys, 33 from the critics, 32 from the audience. The first film got 68 from the critics, 89% from the audience. And look at this right here. This was a cinema score. B+ for Joker 1 and a D for Joker 2. That's unheard of. Films just don't be making D's like that. You know what I'm saying? If we try to type in Madam Web got a C+. This is just trash right here. It's not doing good at all. I mean, the first film, $1 billion. Second film, 165 worldwide. These are the details on the disaster. Idea came to Joaquin Phoenix in a dream. Contemplated putting on a Broadway show before committing to making a movie. Todd Phillips had free reign with Warner Bros. Wanting him to do his thing, and the film had no test screening. Lady Gaga signed up before the script was finished. Number 5, new DC boss James Gunn had zero involvement, gave notes, but Todd Phillips didn't want to use them. Number 6, film had a huge budget, $200 million, including $20 million salary for Joaquin Phoenix and a $12 million salary for Lady Gaga. Why are these performers so expensive? Musical aspect was largely downplayed in marketing, with director Todd Phillips at first insisting it wasn't one. Christopher Nolan reportedly changed the ending of the first movie because it ended with Phoenix's Joker carving a smile. There was no resistance from the sequel, with Nolan leaving Warner Brothers. Todd Phillips was scheduled on a ranch during the opening weekend, was secluded on the ranch during the opening weekend, my bad. Film was panned by fans, the critic currently holding a 33% critic score and 31% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. Cinema score was a D, lowest ever for a comic book film. Domestically opened with 37.8, that's lower than the Marvels and Morbius. Needs 450 Global to break even. Studios may lose over 150 million. I just said that. I said 129 maximum. I mean minimum 170. I'm thinking 170. Warner Brothers Discovery is already over $40 billion in debt. This is crazy. And that's because that Jason Kilar dude wanted to release all of the box office or all of the films in day and date on streaming and theaters all at the same time. So Joker 2 is a mess. This is horrible. 81% drop. People are going to be getting fired, if not already, or maybe not. We'll see. But you guys, let me know what y'all think about this, man. But Joker 2 is this is awful. This is just trash. But the top 10 coming in at number 1 right now is Terrifier 3 with $18 million at the box office. I did not see this film. I have no interest in seeing it at all. But you guys let me know. It's in 2,500 theaters right now. Now, another film that I still need to see is The Wild Robot 2. That's coming in at number 2. I said The Wild Robot 2. The Wild Robot is coming in at number 2. It's in its third weekend right now. It only had a 28.8% drop, bringing in $13.4 million. Number 3 is The Joker 2. 81% drop, bringing in $7 million, like we said. And the Beetlejuice is still doing great. It's in its sixth weekend, another 30% drop at 3,400 theaters, and it brought another $700. So Beetlejuice is doing quite nice right now, to be honest with you. Worldwide, it is at $420 million right now. So shout out to Beetlejuice I think the budget for that was like 90 million or 100 million. So they're well into profit land right now, and I'm pretty sure everybody involved with that is very, very happy. Now, coming in at number 5 is a new film that I mentioned earlier that I'm not too familiar with, called Piece by Piece. It's at 1,800 theaters, brought in $3.8 million. And coming in at number 6, and its fourth weekend, is Transformers 1. This is really sad, guys, because Transformers 1 is a fantastic film. In my opinion, it is the best in the franchise of all of the Transformers movies, all of them. But it's only at $111 million worldwide right now. And that's just really unfortunate because, the budget even for it wasn't even that expensive. So that definitely does need some help. So go see it if you can. Coming in at number 7 in this this is third weekend, number 7, is Saturday Night. Saturday Night, have you guys seen Saturday Night? I haven't seen it. It did not pique my interest, but you guys let me know. And actually, why is it? Maybe it was, it was already released limited, but I think this week was its main theatrical. So it expanded because if we look here, it went up. It gained 2,200 theaters. So yeah, this is a more expanded release. Coming in at number 8 is My Hero Academia, bringing in $3 million from 1,800 theaters. And this is something that I do want to see. Coming in at number 9 is The Nightmare Before Christmas, coming in with $2.3 million from 1,700 theaters. And last but not least is The Apprentice. It's coming in at number 10 with $1.5 million, 1,700 theaters. And so, guys, y'all let me know what you have seen, what you have not seen at the box office. I'm very, very curious to know. Before I still want to go over some details on the remaining top 5 or top 10, where of course we have Terrifier 3, which has surprisingly positive critical and audience reactions for such an unsettling movie, scoring a B on Cinema Score and a 77 on Rotten Tomatoes. The Blood-Soaked threequel, which doesn't have a rating by the Motion Picture Association, so I think that's like underrated, has been stoking conversation about violence, with the distributors at Cineverse launching a hotline for moviegoers to complain about the carnage. My goodness gracious, I definitely want to be seeing this. The third Terrifier installment has already surpassed the entire global haul of its predecessor, Terrifier 2, in 2022, which defied the odds, and similarly dared moviegoers not to vomit by earning $10 million domestically and $15.7 million globally. A scary good result for the micro-budgeted production. The third movie, again directed by Damien Leone, features the sadistic Art the Clown, who usually strikes around Halloween, but this time decided to wait until Christmas to unleash his terror. This is an outstanding opening for a third episode in an indie horror series, said analyst David A. Gross of movie consulting firm Franchise Entertainment Research. The series is not on the level of studio horror pictures. Those are bigger movies, but it's still a great payoff. And if you want to read more about Piece by Piece, a documentary that tells a life story of Pharrell Williams using Lego animations, I had no idea what that's about. Feel free below in the description box. There is a link to this, but it goes over Saturday Night and The Apprentice and everything else. But of course, the Wild Robot, Beetlejuice, and all of that. But yeah, with Joker 2 failing to scare life into the box office, but the Joker 2 sucks, man, at the box office. It's just not doing well at all. And this is a damn shame. This is a damn shame. This movie needs some help. Real talk. I enjoyed Piece by Piece. If you like Pharrell's music, you'll like it. Thank you, Gene. I'll put that on the list. Real talk. Terrifier 3 is the #1 movie in America. I like the first 2 movies, so gory and bloody. Yeah, I think I'm a chill on that. I'm a chill on that, but thanks. A $200 million fail off that hard loss to an indie movie. Yeah, this is true. Nobody wanted an Arthur Fleck movie. We only want the Joker. You know what? That's the $1 million question right there, Soto Soto. That is the $1 million question. Why? Why would you do this? And my thing is, I'm not even tripping that they did it. I'm tripping that they did it and then didn't even test the movie. That's wild to me right there. They should have never made Joker 2 a musical. This is true. These are facts. These are facts. But guys, let me know what y'all think about this box office between Terrifier 3 coming in at #1 in its opening weekend, and also Joker with an 81% drop. This is awful. Link is in the description box below for you all to read at your own leisure. And I had no idea that my ticker down there was messed up. Damn, I wish somebody would have said something. But oh well, it's all good. Link in the description box below again. Like I said, guys, y'all let me know what y'all think.